One thing I've always asked people is Luke chapter 1 with Zechariah and Elizabeth. So that they were deemed as righteous by following all the commandments.
Yeah, but this guy's going to say Romans 3:23, all of sin fallen short of the glory of God, so therefore they broke the whole law. They're not righteous. The Bible's wrong.
Right. Because I have really stumped a lot of people with that. Even the other example refers to David. I can't remember if it's like Samuel or Kings, where it says like for all of David's life, David was righteous except with the situation with Uriah and the whole Bathsheba incident.
Yeah. Of which clearly God allowed atonement to be made for him.
Right.
In the physical life, in the temporal, and then we would assume, since it's written posthumously about him after he's dead, that he's considered still righteous, then eternal atonement was made for him as well. We expect him at the resurrection, right? So,
right,
like that's the part that never gets factored into this discussion, right? Of like, oh, so someone can sin, but then yet they're called righteous later. Oh, that's because there was an ongoing process of atonement through God's law and his priests. Like there's dailies, weeklies, day of atonements. Like think about Genesis 38 with Tamar and Judah. Remember what Judah says at the end of that story when they find out that Tamar brings out his staff, the signet ring in his cloak, and it's revealed that it was Judah who got her pregnant, right? What is Judah's response? He says, "Oh, she is more righteous than I." So the word righteousness isn't just like this all-encompassing the way people use it is they put people into categories of, oh, you're either righteous because you've been given the imputed righteousness of Christ, or you're wicked because you sinned one time. They never actually take the scriptural understanding, which is, oh, you can was she righteous in the moment she was deceiving Judah to have sex with him? But yet Judah calls her more righteous than he was. Right. So she has more right behavior because why? Because she was lied to. They did not give her to Selah. She was, like Judah and Bethsaida, the lady who his first wife who eventually died. They mistreated Tamar and put her in this impossible situation to where she was going to be without a husband after Onan and passed away. And so, but yet at the end of all of it, Judah's like, yeah, actually, she's more righteous than I. So I don't think anybody would agree that she was righteous in the moments where she's literally masking up and deceiving and acting like a prostitute to deceive Judah and sleep with him, right? But yet at the end of the story, she's considered righteous, and they don't kill her for prostitution. And that's such an interesting concept about ongoing righteousness, not large scale overarching your whole life classification of righteousness, but just like ongoing. So therefore David could be wicked while having Uriah killed and knocking up Bathsheba, but yet when atonement's made, he can be righteous again because the Father offers that. If the Father didn't offer it, I wouldn't be able to talk like this, right? So this is where I think about Zacharias and Elizabeth, and I think surely we're not suggesting that they never sinned, but what's recorded of them is that their track record of their life showed righteousness. The fruit of their life showed righteousness, not just but to this dude on the left, I think his name's Ryan or Brian, he would claim that, well, they've sinned once, so therefore they're always not righteous. They can never attain to righteousness. And I think this is the weird hyperbolic arguments that are being made that need to be broken down.
Right. Yeah, and I'm not saying, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. I don't agree or believe that Zechariah and Elizabeth were sinless their entire life and everything like that.
I didn't think you did. Yeah.
Right. But if they're going to, the problem is a lot of these Protestants and these apologists, if they're going to present that as the righteousness as like being no one is righteous, not one. Okay, but they are, and it says how they are viewed as righteous. What do you do with that? And it's always interesting the responses you get.
Slow down and return to what truly restores. Our Sabbath Rest blend was created for all to enjoy, a comforting blend of organic herbs traditionally used to calm restlessness and invite deep, peaceful rest. Perfect before bed or while observing the day of rest with the Most High. The Tree of Life blend draws from organic natural herbs, thoughtfully crafted to support balance and renewal. Best enjoyed a few times each week with a touch of organic raw honey. 2 blends that are crafted with care for a moment of peace in every cup.